Good morning everyone, the MMDA are back on the road. Right now they're on West Avenue. The sidewalk clearing team have actually been going along and collecting all those reserved parking signs because this isn't reserved parking, this is public parking on a first come first served basis. Aside from signs, people also put tyres there and things like that to block off the spaces. Those will also be put on the back of the clearing truck. If you look here, this is a sample of some of the signs they've taken. Here you can see more posts that people have put here to reserve the parking. This is actually a topic that comes up all the time. People ask, hey, is it really reserved parking or is it public parking? Some of these tyres actually look in pretty good condition, better than the ones you actually see people driving on. So I'm surprised to see them being used as obstructions for parking. And over here the enforcer stopped this man. His back rider didn't have a helmet, so they sent the passenger away and they're just issuing a ticket to the driver now. Right now they're speaking to the owners of these jeepneys. They've seen them here many times. It appears that they're using it as a garage overnight. Actually, it looks like some people are living in the jeepneys. Some of them look like they haven't moved for a long time. There's food boxes underneath and stuff like that. There's also this vehicle here which looks abandoned. If you look here, you can see they're putting this one on the back of the tow truck now. It's not in running condition, it's got flat tires, it's been here for a very long time. The idea behind these public parking spaces is that you come, you go. It's not somewhere to dump your cars that don't run anymore. It's not like a living space, it's really a shared space. So they'll take it away and that'll be one more space available for public parking. It looks like at least one jeepney's in running condition, so he'll be able to drive away at least. And you can see this truck here is taking away this jeepney. It's not in running condition and it's been here for a long time. Of course, when public parking isn't available, people park in the road. That then causes traffic. So as much as possible, they want to keep the public parking available for those that are really going to use it in the way that it was intended. And here's a comparison. Look at the color of that. And then look at the color where the jeepneys have been parked. It's pretty much black. Being a towing guy kind of sucks because you're always having to like roll around on the floor and get under dirty vehicles. It might not be a very comfortable job, but it's a solid job and they do get the job done. So you can see the sidewalk clearing team have also been busy. They've got tires, they've got cones, they've got wooden signs. If you look along here, you can see bollards that divide the parking from the sidewalk. So you cannot obstruct the sidewalk, not possible. But for whatever reason at this condo unit, they've removed those bollards and that's how vehicles are allowed to go forward and then obstruct what should be the sidewalk. I guess it's so that they can have extra spaces because they can have two cars parked behind each other. But unfortunately, if the MMDA come along and see you've obstructed what should be the sidewalk, they're going to tow the vehicle. So that's why I'm really surprised that the security, the building keep allowing people to park here, because it's really the tenants or their guests that are going to pay the price. Again, you can see this guy's underneath the car. At least he has a piece of cardboard to protect his clothes, but still pretty uncomfortable. And right now they're looking at this pickup truck. It might get towed away for obstructing the sidewalk if the driver doesn't come out. I think he's inside the gym, so he might still be able to come out and just take a ticket if he's quick enough. They just came across this vehicle now and it is big. Not only does it go over the sidewalk, but it also dips into the road itself. Unfortunately, there's no driver, so they're actually going to be towing it away. It's huge. I guess it's a food truck. They've already connected the tow bar and it's a heavy duty one, I guess because the vehicle is so large. If you look at this vehicle here, it's quite interesting. You've got seating space at the back for your troops. Then you've got either storage or perhaps you could lock someone in here if they're a prisoner, like you're a PMP. Not very comfortable, but I guess it could work. And the top, interestingly, is actually a boat that comes off and then you just turn it upside down and you have yourself a boat. So you have carrying troops, you have storage or prisoner, and then you have a boat on top. And there's another one over here. This one's blue. You can see it's got LED lights on the side. I don't know if that's maybe a small solar panel on the top to keep the battery charged. That would be good. And you can see the boat actually has wheels as well, so you can kind of push it to wherever you're going before it gets in the water. I saw one of them has for official use written on the side, so I guess it must be going to some government agency. Pretty cool. They're going to issue a ticket to this man for riding with slippers and no helmet. He does have a helmet, but he's got it on his handlebar instead of his head, unfortunately. And they just stopped another motorcycle rider now, unfortunately wearing slippers. That's actually a 500 peso penalty. And it turns out the driver only has a student permit, which allows him to learn to drive, but not drive around by himself. Since it's not a driver's license, so the bike will actually be impounded. Right now they're speaking to the driver of this vehicle and the one behind for obstructing the sidewalk. Again, just issue a quick ticket and send them on their way. Over here they're taking a look at this vehicle. Again, you can see obstructing the sidewalk. It would force pedestrians into the road, could add to traffic, could cause accidents. So the way for the driver, issue a ticket, send them on their way.